Now, if your team member is not on, text them, call them, let them know we're getting ready to start. And they don't want to miss this because we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff tonight so that we can put them to bed and they can have sweet dreams about all the things they can do with BYLD Network. So post on social media, text them, call them, DM them, get them on the call.
Tim Neal from Puerto Rico.
Tim,
How's it going?
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Alaka, I would appreciate that.
All right, just make me calls. It'll be good. You want me to take over?
Yes.
All right, all right, all right. Good evening, good evening. If you haven't already done so, please announce your name and where you're calling in from.
This is Emma Artist, the DMV, Virginia.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the call.
Thank you.
Awesome. Who else is out there? DMV is in the house.
Vermont.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the call.
Hey.
Who else we got out there?
Bessie Johnson, South Carolina.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the call.
Carla Wynn in Maryland.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the call. If you
Sabrina
haven't
in
already,
Houston, Texas.
absolutely, welcome to the call, Sabrina. If you haven't already done so, please make your last final text, as the gentleman that's going to be speaking tonight is going to have a lot of great information to share. So if you haven't already done so, please announce your name and where you're calling in from.
Hey, everybody, I'm Eric. I'm in New Jersey.
Welcome, Eric from New Jersey. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Tonight
James
we'll be
Bouchard.
welcome.
James Bouchard,
Welcome to the call, James.
and I master the state of Delaware.
Nice. Delaware's in the house. Welcome to the call.
Gabby Tolber, Orlando, Florida.
Gabby Tober, welcome to the call.
Air John in Texas.
Air John in Texas, welcome to the call. Well, sir, I know we have more people out there. If you haven't already announced your name and where you're calling in from, please do, as we go ahead and get this call started. Mhm. All right, all right. And we will be going ahead and getting started shortly. Once again, just send out your last few texts to any guests that you may have, also any team members that you may have that are not on the call already. And just want to do a mic check to see if we're good to go. Are we good, Mr. McHenry?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So, the gentleman that I have and that I want to bring up, this is one of the gentlemen who is literally leading the expansion of BYLD literally all over the country, doing so much of a phenomenal job, building a big business, closing deals, being a mentor, and literally teaching people all over the country how to do the same. This is definitely a family man. Definitely knows how to make the money and build a big business, but really has a heart for people and helping people most importantly. So without further ado, I want to just clear the stage for this gentleman to come in and let us know exactly how we all can do the same as well. So Mr. McHenry, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alaka. And hey, kudos to you. Smooth as a cucumber, Mr. Alaka on presentations. Nobody rattles him. So he's one of the mentors in the organization as well, making strides in the East Coast as well. So we got to give our kudos where they do. And let's get started. Tonight we're gonna have a really good presentation. Not just because I'm doing it, is because the information in this presentation is going to be life-changing. Now, one of the things that we all do in the morning, we have our alarm and we wake up. Now, what do some of you do? You probably hit the snooze button, right? Roll over, 6, I got 15 more minutes to go. You know, the one thing that you got to do in the morning is take control of the morning because that sets your day. Here at Build Network, we strive to build your mindset, build your business, and build your network. And you start the morning off getting up out of the bed saying, I'm built for this. Whatever challenges, whatever comes at me, I got this. Nothing's going to rattle me. But if you wake up and you hit the snooze button, you roll over and you plan to go to the gym, but I don't feel like going to the gym. It's raining. I don't know if I want to drive in the rain. Make excuses. Your day is going to be full of excuses as to why you didn't win. Our organization, we have leaders like myself and leaders that have been in the industry decades. And the small habits that you build on a daily basis turns into something you just automatically do. You wake up, you get going. And that's what we strive. We're not a sales organization. We're a people organization. And we're growing the people to be awesome leaders in the organization and in the world. Now, by doing that, we also have products that we sell. Those awesome leaders that we're growing, those awesome leaders that we're building, we're actually giving them an arsenal of products also to be able to go and make thousands monthly, even millions annually. We've had some people do that in our industry. We're a high ticket brokerage. We have 4 high ticket verticals, and we're going to have 2 more in the next 30 days. Each of those verticals have huge income potential. You can focus on one of those verticals and make 6 figures and make 7 figures, or focus on all of them. Depends. You can focus on one of them one month, one of them next month. That's why we have so many. We're not a one-trick pony. When one product may have a down season, the other one doesn't. It runs throughout the year. Now, why build a business? Well, this is very important now because you have to take control of your future and your finances. And having a 9-to-5 will put you in a position to do that. But to get to the next level, you're going to have to do something else. And that something else might be something out of the box. And we always have to think about goals when we're in the business, right? Goals that you set, short-term goals. You never want to set a goal that's way too far out that you not hit, because then when you fall short, you're devastated. But just because it hasn't been done doesn't mean that it can't be done. Strive, do small steps, and then you get to those small wins. Those small wins build momentum. That's what we do. We have small wins every day in our organization. Someone's bringing on a new partner. Someone's making a solar sale. Someone's making a water sale. We're going to talk about what that turns into monetary wise a little bit down the road. Now, we all live in the age of gig economy. During COVID, this was very popular. Door dashing, Ubering, Etsy, Airbnb, Shopify, all of these things, some people made really good livings doing, but it also tired them out, right? Driving, picking up people, delivering food at the wee hours of night, and then you're sacrificing things. You're sacrificing time with your family, right? When you're doing that. In this business that we have, you can do a lot of things while you're with your family. You can go on vacation. We've had some people go on vacation on their computer, close a deal for $7,000, shut their computer, go back on their vacation. How would you like to do that? And then have your vacation paid for by overrides. Now, what do you look for when you're looking for a business opportunity? You know, you want to look for something that has a big target market, low penetration, something that's in essential goods and service, like gas, electricity, and water. Those things always are needed. You can't just wake up and say, electricity, I don't need that today. I'm going to go a couple days without that. But the utilities will say that to you. They won't even tell you. You wake up, you turn your switch, and no lights are on. Oh, I guess we're having a blackout today. No notice. That's what the utilities can do. And one of the things that we want to do is give you control of your power. Take control back. And then industries that thrive in good and bad economies. I don't even know what type of economy we're in right now. It was maybe good yesterday, bad today, good yesterday, bad today. But our business allows you to take control over that, and you worry about your household and you. You go out and you set that forward. Now, our services, we have several. We have our residential and commercial solar. We have our home security products. We have our alkaline water division, and then we have our smart money club. Now, in these verticals, like I said, you can do each one, do them all at the same time. Our residential solar, you can earn anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 per sale, while saving the homeowner money and giving them the ability to take control of their energy and budgeting it for the next 25 years. ADT and Brinks, you have the ability to make $500 to $700. And Ripple, coming soon, our own home security product. Our alkaline water division, everybody drinks water, earning $1,000 to $2,100 in commission. And our Smart Money Club allows you to unlock residual commission, and then also financial literacy. What are you going to do with all this money that you're making? Are you going to invest it? Are you going to go spend it stupidly? That's why it's called smart money, because we give you the financial education to invest your money. And a lot of things we're going to be doing with Smart Money Club. It's just the beginning. Now, how many, put a 1 in the chat, how many people have residual bills? Bills that on the 7th, the 9th, the 10th, the 15th, whatever day it is, something's due. So we're going to give you the ability to have some of those bills covered with our products. Our Ripple is going to have residual income. Smart Money Club unlocks residual income. So you're going to get paid every month, and your team that you decide to build, because I'm gonna explain why you want to build a team, whether you want to or not. I'm going to give you the reason why you should. That's going to pay like some mailbox money. You wake up in your bank account. The emails that I love to see is BYLD has sent you your commission. It's ready. How many of us love that? How many of those get emails like that weekly? Put a 2 in the chat. BYLD commission is coming. Your overrides are coming. The British are coming. The British are coming. The BYLD is coming. The BYLD is coming. That's what we have. Now let's talk about solar. Why get involved in the solar industry? Well, size and timing. That's what it is. It's the right time, and the opportunity is huge. There's 130 million homes in the US. 90 million are eligible for solar, and only 5 million have gone solar. So that's a huge opportunity. 85 million homes are eligible for, and think about this. I was thinking about this the other day. In California, and this will probably happen in other states, they are required to put solar on brand new homes in California. So they are literally, the government is literally telling builders, you have to put solar on your homes. And the builders are going to put whatever the minimum requirement of panels are to get the homes built. So they are literally building more opportunities for us. Every home is going to have probably 6 to 8 panels. That's not going to be enough for, 2.5 kids and two parents. That's what the household say, 2.5 kids. That's not enough solar for them. So those are opportunities that are being built for us on a daily basis. Now, why are consumers going solar? Well, saving on energy, 0% down. When they go solar, we have leasing options, we have financing options. Some people like to pay cash. Blackout protection. When the utilities decide they just want to do blackouts randomly, we can set you up with a battery so you stay running. The government has a tax credit for 30%. Sometimes there's an increase in your home value, and you're getting clean energy. Every 44 seconds in 2022, somebody went solar. 2023, it was 39 seconds. It's just going down and down. Now, pretty soon, somebody will be able to hold their breath. But right now, I don't think they can hold their breath and someone's going solar. 44 seconds? I don't know. Now, what do you see here? You see a lot of homes. Some of them have solar, some of them don't. Now, remember, I said we're not a one-trick pony. I know we're talking about solar right now, But the homes that do have solar, they still are an opportunity for us because they're still drinking water, right? And if they're new homeowners, they may have just moved in, so they may need home security. And somebody in that house right now could have just been laid off. They could have been a part of the tech layoffs. They could have been a part of Meta layoffs. And they're just looking for an opportunity. Man, I was banking on my bonus this quarter, and now what am I going to do? I got to find something that's going to replace that. Someone is in a household thinking about that every single day. And the only way they find us is if you open up your mouth and tell them. If you meet them at a networking mixer, if you meet them at the bar while they're probably drinking their fourth beer, stop that. Hey, let's talk about this. I got an opportunity. Put that beer down. I got something for you. I got something that's going to help you put your family back on stride. That is what we're doing. So when you're quiet and you're a silent assassin, no one knows about the opportunities. No one knows. You can't bless them unless you open your mouth and bless them. Now, let's talk about some of the homeowners that have gone solar and what that looks like. This homeowner, they were paying $287. Now they're paying $148 and they have a battery. And guess what? The people that were involved in that transaction, they made $6,400. $3,200 went to the mentor, $3,200 went to the mentee. So let's think about that. They were paying $287. Now they're paying $148. They also got a battery. They're saving money. They budgeted their energy for 25 years. We got $6,400 in commission, and they got an awesome deal. In sales, you are typically not saving people money and getting large commissions. You're typically creating an expense in sales, and you're having to justify the return on investment. If you put this much money in, these are the benefits you're going to get, and here is what it looks like. Here, we're saying you're paying this amount. We're taking you down to here. We're saving you money, making your house green, and I'm getting a great commission while I'm saving you money. That's a win-win-win. That doesn't happen in sales. It really doesn't. So people understand what we're sitting on. We're sitting on a gold mine right now. This customer is in Florida, $410 a month. Now they're paying $210 with a battery. And guess what? We made $8,200 on that. $4,100 for the mentor and $4,100 for the mentee. Now you might say, well, why is there a mentee and a mentor on here? Well, because we have some people in the organization that do not care to sell. They just want to uncover an opportunity because they are an insurance agent. They're a realtor. They have relationships with these homeowners and they don't want to sell. They don't want to learn. So we have experts like Idris, like Calvin, like Erjan that have done solar for years, and they will gladly close these opportunities and split the commission with you. And you should be gladly handing them and walking away and going back and watching Monday Night Football or basketball. Then they close your deal and you get half of it. There is not a better relationship in the world that I could think about. I'm handing an opportunity off to you, you close it, and I go do whatever I want to do, and my bank account gets half of that commission. Tell me a better relationship than that. If you can, put it in the chat. I'm waiting because I don't think you're going to be able to. Now, energy over time is going to continue to go up. No matter what, gas goes up. 10 years ago, gas was really cheap. If we could have locked our gas prices in 10 years ago, you probably would have. But you can't. You didn't do it. Now, energy is doing the same thing. It goes up 6 to 8% every year. Lock in your pricing right now, and you won't have to worry about that. When we talk to homeowners, this is what we're doing. We're educating them. So if they say, this doesn't make sense to me, I don't want to do this, okay, fine. But you are just saying that you're okay with paying 8% increase every year. You're okay with that. Let's repeat that to me, Mr. Homeowner. You're saying I'm okay with paying an extra 8% annually increase. because when you say it out loud, it doesn't make sense then. But our number one goal is educating homeowners, no matter what. Whether they move forward with us or not, we want to educate homeowners because we're a company with integrity. We don't want to go in and sell an 85-year-old man a 25-year lease with an escalator. That's not what we do. We make sure homeowners are getting the bang for their buck. They're getting the right pricing, and all of our deals are audited. So we're not making $30,000 off of a system unless it's a mansion. If it's a small home, we're giving the homeowner the right pricing every single time. Now, this gentleman right here, if I could trade bank accounts with him in a second, I would. But I can't, so I can run to where he says there is money. Energy deregulation will be the largest transfer of wealth in history. We're in the renewable energy space. We have several products in that. Residential, commercial solar. So people are earning life-changing income by saving homeowners money. That's what we're doing on a daily basis. Home security. When homeowners get the keys to their home, one of the first things they want to do is protect their assets. The number one asset is their family. The second will be their home. So they're calling ADT or Brinks. If you are a realtor, this is the easiest sale you can do. All you have to do now is say, I offer home security as well, ADT or Brinks. Which one would you like? And hand it off to a mentor, and that order is placed and it's installed. It can be installed the same day sometimes, and you're earning $300 to $500. That's an easy sale. You're not really even selling. You're really just taking an order. You're an order taker at that point. You're just asking them what they want. Which one do you want? And okay, no problem. And it's done. So if you're a realtor, this is one of the easiest products you can easily sell and get paid the next week. In our alkaline water product. Now, I'm focusing on realtors here because the realtors are in the home with the homeowners all the time, but there's insurance agents that are with the homeowners also. There are people that are financial advisors that are with homeowners. There are roofing companies, construction. We partner with all of the verticals because when you're talking to the homeowner, you're establishing a relationship with them. And then they trust you. And these products are things that they're going to get with or without you. So why not leverage the trust you've built to say, hey, I have the ability to offer that. I can help with a solar savings report to see if solar makes sense. You're sick of Brinks? Oh, well, I have the opportunity to offer ADT. You're tired of tap water and you have dry skin and hard water? I have the ability to offer you a water filtration system. Let's just see if it makes sense. Sit down with one of our experts. Let me set up a call with Ovi. Let me set up a call with Delvon, our water mentor. Let me set up a call with Mrs. Bean. They'll be able to talk all through this. And guess what? Oh, this slide that you're talking about? Well, I'm not the expert, but I can read, so I can read all these bullet points off, but I'd rather have an expert come into your home or jump on a call with you to be able to explain all this. You know, rich in antioxidants and minerals, hydrates and rejuvenates the body. One of the taglines, it just tastes better. It's good for your skin and your hair. I don't have any hair, but I have a beard still a little bit, so it's good for my beard, right? My daughters and my wife have hair, so it's good for their hair. And it tastes good, right? And one of the things is it's built in the USA also, right here in California, right next to Six Flags. You know, adds 3 of the most important minerals to the human body. It takes all the bad stuff out and it puts back in calcium, potassium, and magnesium. So you have the under the counter, countertop, and full home. You choose your flavor. We have it. I think that's the slogan. What? Whopper, make it your way. That's the slogan with that one. Yeah, but I don't really like. I'm on my red meat. I'm not doing red meat right now. So let's get off of that. Now let's get back to our high ticket brokerage. Talking about residential and commercial solar, home security, our alkaline water product. Those are all the products you have the ability to offer. Now, one of the things that I'm going to talk about tonight is how you earn money. I'm not going to talk about all 7 ways, but I'm going to talk about a couple, some of the important ones. Before I do that, I want to make sure everyone knows I'm not promising that you're going to come into our organization and make $1 million. I'm not even promising you're going to make $10,000. What I can promise you is that if you put in energy and effort, that's going to separate you from the successful people and the average people. Because we have built, no pun intended, a lot of resources to make you successful. You get a CRM. You have training every single day. You have videos. You have mindset trainings. You have access to all the mentors that have sold a ton of these products. So you have an immense amount of resources to be successful. The way that you are not going to be successful is if you don't try. You don't try. If you just say, I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna join, and if my person that sponsored me texts me, I'm busy today, I can't do that. I know I'm supposed to be watching these videos and trainings. I'm not supposed to get utility bills, but I don't have time this week. Then guess what? A month goes by and you've done nothing. That's how you don't be successful. And then you say, oh, this is not working for me. You promised I could earn this. What did you do? You did nothing. So how are you going to earn something if you do nothing? So personal sales. This is one of the ways you can make money at our company. The company has created a generous compensation plan where you earn 70% of the commissions. The other 30% goes to the side to the company to hold for overrides and for them to run. So on an average solar sale, it's $10,000. What that means is $7,000 is what you earn. Now, mentor sales. We talked about the mentors. We have mentors across the country. And the way you become a mentor is you have to do 3 sales with a mentor, 5 sales on your own, and then you complete a company certification. That's how you become a mentor. Now, when everyone comes into the company, they have different aspirations. So what we do is we do an interview with you. We do a game plan interview. We figure out, what do you want to do? You might say, you know what? I'm going to get a bunch of referrals and I'm going to pass them to somebody to close. And I'm going to do that as many times as I want. I don't want to sell. I don't want to be a mentor. Or you might come into the organization and say, I want to learn this. I'm making this my path. I want to sell. So I need to be following and learning from the best mentors in the organization because that is where I want to be. Okay, we have a path for that. We have a path for when you're at a fork road, we have like 6 or 7 different paths you can go. Not 2, not a fork in the road where you go one left or right. We have many. So that's what we do. We guide you on whichever is going to be the path because we've all done it and we've all either failed and then jumped up and been successful. So we know what to do. So you don't have to struggle in figuring it out. We've already figured it out. Mentor sales. Now, when you say, why should someone be a mentor? Well, because when someone new comes into the organization, a mentor helps them close their sales. So let's just say James decides to join the organization. And James says, you know what? I'm here and what do I need to do? Say, James, go out and get some utility bills, talk to some people, tell them that you're launching your solar division and you need to do solar savings reports. You go out and get 3, 4, 5 bills. James set those appointments with Calvin. Calvin is a mentor. He closes those deals. James gets $3,500 each sale. Calvin gets $3,500 each sale. $42,000 in commission. Now, James might say, you know what? I saw the presentations and that's not something I want to do. I want to do what I just did. Just go find people and give them to you. And Calvin is saying, I love what I do. So just keep bringing me the deals. I'll close them when we split them. $42,000 in commission. Can't get any better than that. Now, you say, well, what is this override thing you're talking about? Team building. Oh, I don't want to build a team. Okay, then don't. But if you do, that's where you take vacations. That's where you go make money. That's where you're driving down the street and ding, ding, ding. Oh, I got some overrides. I got an email. Overrides. That's when that happens. And you come into the organization as a consultant. You get 20% overrides on anything your people have brought in. And your people are the people you're partnering with. No one is above anybody in this organization. We're all partners. So when I'm looking to speak with someone, I want them to join my organization. Let's partner and I build out your organization with you. And as sales increase, then you move up to manager. Then you get 30% overrides and then 10% overrides on all of your partners. Now this commission, these overrides, it's not coming from your commission. It's coming from the bucket that the company took before. It's coming from the company's override. So remember, there's a 70-30 split. That 30% the company keeps, and then you get 30% of that or 35% of that. Now, when you start building a massive team, your overrides are higher. And you have multiple team overrides. And then you have your company-wide pool bonus. So it recruiting helps. If you have any problems, our president says, if you have any issues or you have any problems, the answer to those problems is what? Put it in the chat. What is the answer to all the problems when you're in the organization? Somebody put it in chat. What is the answer? Recruiting. If you don't want to recruit, then you sell. Sell a lot. But when you sell a lot, money comes with that. Comes with money. Buying things. Going to nice restaurants. Right? One of our newly anointed managers is right now spending Valentine's Day with his fiance, girlfriend, fiance, significant other. He's a manager now, but he's earning overrides because his team right now is still closing deals. They're a power couple. They've been recruiting to the masses, and they're building a large organization. And then those people are being taught to do the same thing. That's how we grow, and that's how we earn residual income and overrides. Once you have a large team and everybody's closing deals, they're making life-changing money, and you are as well. So there is a reason why you want to build a team, because then you skyrocket to the top and you close deals yourself. So then you'll be on a merry-go-round, going and spinning in circles. Like, who's closing deals? So close a deal over here. Somebody's closing a deal over here. Somebody's closing a deal over here. I'm closing a deal. Everybody closing a deal. Then you wake up, and then we're all in Cancun on our company trip. And the people that didn't make it, because they were brand new, they're all closing deals, and you're earning overrides off of them. And telling them, hey, you missed the trip. Let's get there next time. That's what we do. Now, let's talk about the number. Let's break the numbers down a little bit. As a manager, and you got 10 consultants, each one of those consultants doing one sale. 10 consultants on your team it's accomplishable. That's an easy task. It's not difficult, but it can be accomplished because we have trainings on how to recruit. We have trainings on how to prospect for people. And showing them the opportunity and showing them what money they can make. When you see what money you can make in our organization with the amount of effort you have to put in and just monetizing your network, it's a no-brainer. So let's look at this. 10 consultants doing one sale, 4 coming from people that you directly introduce, and 6 coming from anywhere on your team. That's $6,300 in overrides. And then you do a sale yourself, because you want to make sure your team knows that you can close deals, that you're not just talking the talk and not walking the walk. That's $13,300 in earnings that month. Now let's look at director level. Those same 10 consultants, you moved up to director because you hit the milestone to hit director. And mind you, manager, director, executive director, these rankings you don't ever de-rank. Once you do the number of sales to get to that rank, you're permanently in that rank. Not a lot of companies, when they create compensation plans, do they allow you to move up and then stay at that level for hitting that rank one time. They de-rank you. You have to start all over again. We don't do that. Now, at director, 10 consultants, each doing 2 sales. That's 20 sales. 8 from their first level, 12 from anywhere on their team. That's $13,800 in overrides. And then 1 sale. $20,800 in earnings. You might say, well, how do I get these leads, Chris? Well, you know homeowners. Go and ask them for their utility bill and see if solar makes sense. I'm going to provide you a solar savings report. And by the way, just for sitting down and helping me get through my training, I'm going to give you a trip to Vegas or Cancun. No timeshare required. Do you think you can get 3 utility bills by doing that? Probably get 5. And if you can get 5, you can probably get 10. It takes energy and effort. You just got to try. Got to do it. Put your mindset into doing that. Now let's look at executive director with 50 consultants. Now, this might take 6 months. This might take a year to get there, but it will be worth it because look at this, 50 consultants, each doing 2 sales. That's 30 coming from your first level, 70 coming from anywhere on your team. That's $67,500 in overrides, not sales, overrides. So that means you can just be a cheerleader on the side if you want with the pom-poms. You can say, hey, let's go. Got the utility bill? Let's go. Got the bill? Let's go. And get $67,500. I'd be a cheerleader for that. I did. I was at a cheerleader doing pom-poms for my daughter's school. Driving around, getting people happy to go to school. I already did it for that. I did it for free. I'll do it for $67,500. And mind you, some of the people that you know, or that might be on this call, you might have a team of 50 already in another industry. You might have a team of 50 insurance agents on your team. You might have a team of 50 realtors on your team. You might have a team of 50 loan officers or 50 roofers. Think about that. You already have a network of that. So now you're just adding a different vertical for them to go and attack. And if they do it, which we have the training, we have the scripts, we have daily training to help you succeed. We're in this to help you succeed. Imagine doing that. If you have a call center, plug in solar for 2 of your reps to start calling on. If you think you can't do it, ask one of the people that are in the organization how they did it. Because if you think you can't do it, we can probably show you how it can be done. Now, the Smart Money Club. Like I said, this is one of the most underrated products that we have. And it's going to be life-changing. Why? Because we have people making a lot of money, and then they don't know what to do with that money. They might be just letting it sit in a bank and collecting small interest. Now, we have financial planners. We have people that have investing strategies that can teach us how to invest and make the money grow faster. And if I make $60,000 in commission in the next 2 months, Chris, don't pay yourself that. Create an LLC or an entity and pay the entity, right? So we just had a class a couple weeks ago on what structure is right for you, whether it's a sole proprietor or a LLC. We have access to all this information. Utilize it. Then we have our BYLD membership where you get discounts on travel, restaurants, rental cars. No one ever wants to pay full price for anything. And we give you the ability to get discounts on all of it. You just pull up the app, log in and say, okay, is there a discount for what coupons do I have for a good steakhouse? What coupons do I have for a rental car? And save money on it. We have people save a couple $100 on travel, on hotels. Now let's talk about the dual team bonus. This is the residual income play, right? So when you start building a team, the whole team it's not just you. That's what I want everyone to understand on this call. Our business is not just you. When you join BYLD, you join a family. I want to see Idris win. I want to see Erjan win. I want to see Calvin win. I want to see Philip win. I want to see David win. I want to see all these people win. Why? Because then that gives me motivation to go do the exact same thing. This morning it was raining in Southern California. I could have slept in. I got up and drove to Riverside at 7 in the morning because I committed to myself to go to networking events. So I was up driving in the rain. People in California don't know how to drive in the rain, but I was driving in the rain to get to my networking event because I made a commitment to go to speak to people about our opportunity. I committed that to myself. So I'm building an organization. And guess what? That motivation, me doing that, ignites Ignacio. It ignites David Rendon to go do that. I'm out on the doors at 7 o'clock. Well, I got another hour. I can do more. I can do more than I did yesterday. You wake up in the morning and do more than what you did the day before. Then at least you can say, I put all of my effort in. And when I look at the dual team bonus, we all do more. We all can do more. I bring in 2 people to the organization. They see the opportunity and they go and grab 2 people. And they go and grab 2 people. I'm not building this organization by myself because everyone sees the ability to earn this life-changing income. And when you wake up in the morning, one of these mornings, you don't hit the snooze, you wake up and you pop up out of bed and you look at your computer and say, man, I got a team of 100 people now. Why? Because I went 100 days of mass action. I told everybody about the opportunity. I told everybody about this life-changing income. I told everybody, solar is the next thing you want to jump into. Commercial, you drink water. Why are you drinking tap water? Drink this water. I told everybody about it. And guess what? I talked to 10 people, 2 people said yes. So then those 2 people are the people I want to work with. The other 8 people that are on the fence jumping back and forth like they're doing jump rope, I don't want to talk to you because you're not realizing the opportunity that we have. You're not. And that's the thing. People don't realize it. This is an opportunity to make life-changing income. People can make sick. We had a gentleman, if he's not on this call, I'm going to call him out, but Jabari Sandler, he's one of the top closers in our organization. This past April, he made over $100,000 in 1 month. Closed 28 deals in 1 month. All of those deals came from people on his team. He built out the organization. He went out and told people about what our product is, what it can do for the masses, and all of those people chose him as a mentor. And he closed deals left and right, left and right. Every morning we saw a text from Jabari. Got another one, another one, another one, until he got to 28. So all of those 28 deals, he made about $125,000 or more on that. And then the other half of that went to the other half, right? The mentors, the mentees. And since they were all on his team, he got overrides on that too. So it's possible. We're not blowing smoke up your behinds. It's definitely possible. People are out here changing lives by blessing people with their bills. Give us your bill. We'll say a prayer over it and we'll cut it in half. And by doing this and building your organization and exposing everyone to this opportunity, you'll earn $500 in residual, $1,000 in residual, $2,000 in residual. Then you start check matching. And this is all a part of our compensation plan. So what you want to do is when you speak to people, replace their doubt with belief. I believe in BYLD. I've been in this organization since the beginning. I believe in what they're doing. We're helping people. We're adding products on a daily basis. So I replace my doubt with belief. And I'm doing that on a daily basis when I'm talking to people because they can see how excited I am about the opportunity. Now, what does it take to get started? Well, the first thing you want to do is the person that invited you to this call, thank them for thinking of you. This is the first thing you do. The second thing you do is say, how do I get started? Well, it's an investment of $199 and then $99 monthly. I said an investment. Why? Because once you invest at $199, you start your 30-day run to get utility bills, to talk to people about the opportunity. Because once you have a team of 4, you're risk-free. You don't pay anything anymore. And you have access to Encore Solar Residential, Encore Solar Commercial, Home Security, our alkaline water product, our Smart Money Club, which on a weekly basis gives you financial advice. We're talking, and it's growing. There's going to be so many products added to the Smart Money Club. Just mark my words. And we're adding travel. So you'll be able to book your family's vacation. And you get a free CRM also. You get training on the CRM. I keep remembering how many things are involved in this membership. It's a credit repair software that's in there. You can list all your bills. There's an application in our platform where you can go in and say, I pay $50 for internet. I pay $100 for cell phone, and click save. And that company will call and negotiate better pricing for all the products that you pay for. That's a part of the membership. It's not listed here. Why? Because there's so many things that we do in this membership that we can't list it all. This entire slide will be full. So get with the person that invited you to this call. Thank them for introducing you to BYLD. And then join. Get going. Get your 4 people. Close a sale. Water sale, $2,000. Residential, $7,000 to $10,000. Home security, $500 to $400. If you do one of those sales, you've already paid for your membership. It's about $3.79 a day. Cut out coffee, stop smoking cigarettes, and join BYLD. Because last time we were talking about we were on a train. We're on jets now because we're taking off. We're booking our travel membership. We're filling up the jets with the builders, and we're taking off. There's enough space for some people that have the mindset. Wake up and say you're built for this. Because I don't see failure. I see success in everyone. Prove me wrong. Be great and successful. One day at a time. Do more. One day at a time. That's my time for tonight. Get your link and get going so that we can all be running together. Because you're not going to catch the leaders here. And if you catch them, you should be out of breath. Because I'm running fast. Who's running with me? Good night. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I hope to see you on the other side.